Warhammer 40k, Chaos Gate, Daemonhunters Starter Guide published. Chaos threatens humanity once again. Reports of a mysterious plague named the Bloom emerge from the Tertius sector, and the arrival of an Imperial Inquisitor sets in motion a chain of events which will test your tactical prowess to its limits. In Warhammer 40,000, Chaos Gate, Daemonhunters, you'll take command of the Grey Knights, an elite chapter and secretive order of Space Marines, tasked with aiding the Inquisitor in the eradication of this foul corruption. Force Commander, given the grave nature of this new threat, I have been authorized to distribute the following confidential military doctrine to assist your encounters with this plague. I hope that these Chaos Gate, Daemonhunters tips serve you well. For the Emperor. Turn-based tactics, Space Marines style. A single Grey Knight is an army unto itself, whether executing enemies at distance or purging them in melee combat. Your elite soldiers don't miss their shots, offering you total precision when they open fire on the forces of chaos. Repeatedly attacking foes will stun them, creating an opportunity to target specific body parts and reduce your foe's effectiveness, or even unleash a stunning execution to boost your entire squad with an extra action. Take down the Reapers of the Bloom. Force Commander, early reports indicate that the Grey Knights will take on towering, powerful boss enemies in the form of the Reapers of the Bloom, from greater demons such as Etcher the Benevolent, to the hulking corroded Chaos Knight, Cruciatus the Generous. Each will require you to rethink your tactics in order to achieve victory. But an even graver threat awaits those who discover the Bloom, Mortarion, the Death Lord and Primarch of the Death Guard. Personalize the Grey Knights. As Force Commander, you can customize each battle brother to your liking, tweaking crests, skin color, hair color, armor pieces and more. Grey Knights arrive trained as a particular class, starting with the Justicar, Interceptor, Apothecary and Purgator. An additional set of 4 advanced classes unlock throughout the campaign. As your Grey Knights gain experience, you will be able to further shape their training to suit your style on the battlefield, sharpening their skills until they become the ultimate weapon against the darkness. An unpredictable enemy. Across an expansive campaign, our prognosticators suggest you will face a wide variety of Nurgle's threats such as Poxwalkers, Hellbrutes, Plague Marines, and Mephitic Blighthaulers as you battle the Bloom. Enemies will mutate across combat missions depending on which strain of the Bloom is present, visually changing them and offering combat buffs such as additional armor. Psyker Power. Each Grey Knight has a reserve of willpower, which is spent on psychic powers, and is primarily regained by slaying enemies on the battlefield. Psychic powers range from increasing the power of melee attacks to area of effect buffs for your knights. Additionally, by supporting Inquisitor Vakir's research into the Bloom, you'll gain the ability to deploy powerful single-use psychic abilities called stratagems which can turn the tide of an entire battle. Purging the Bloom. Between battles, you'll preside over command of the strike cruiser, the Baleful Edict. From the helm, you'll respond to the growing Bloom threat, monitoring its spread via the star map and deciding where to go next. But be warned, you will have to make tough choices in order to limit the Bloom's spread. The longer you leave an outbreak unchecked, the more enemy resistance you can expect. The changing battlefield. Combat zones will change over time as the Bloom takes hold, offering new cover opportunities as well as new hazards. Players can also utilize the environment to their advantage, unleashing massive plasma battery explosions or collapsing pillars on foes. Players can set waypoints for their Grey Knights as they tactically move around each map, avoiding parts of the level where an enemy might be in Overwatch stance, or where noxious corruption might otherwise damage. Upgrades on the Baleful Edict. The Baleful Edict acts as your command center, where you'll find key areas in need of your attention. The Manufacturer lets players first repair and later upgrade their vessel, enhancing its response capabilities significantly. In the Armory, Grandmaster Vardenkai offers equipment requisition to boost the war effort. Finally, in the Libromalius, Inquisitor Vakir will enhance the Grey Knight's combat abilities and unlock tide-turning psychic abilities called stratagems. Add to your arsenal. By showing its dedication to the chapter, your strike force is granted rewards over time such as additional Grey Knights, master-crafted weapons, armor and specialized war gear. Completing optional combat mission challenges known as Glorious Deeds, which impose tougher limitations or objectives, will unlock additional requisition points to spend in the armory. Beware the warp. Warp surges are unpredictable combat mission events that can call in new enemy reinforcements, activate powerful mutations, and introduce unpredictable effects and hazards onto the battlefield, upping the challenge. The more corrupt the map, the more likely a warp surge event will occur, but enemy actions and Grey Knight abilities can further influence warp surges as well. I hope these insights provide a guide for your investigations, Force Commander. You can start your battle against the Bloom right now on PC, and tomorrow, February 20th, on Xbox Series X Vertical Bars, Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Share your triumphs with your fellow Grey Knights on our social media channels and strike down this foul corruption.